Welcome to the Reditus Academy. My name is Joran Hoffman. I'm the founder of Reditus, and in this video we're going to walk through the basics of B2B SaaS affiliate marketing, where we're basically going to help you to set up the right expectations and also making sure that you maximize your outcome with affiliate marketing. So we're going to cover why do you need an affiliate program, what an affiliate program isn't, and how to maximize your results with affiliate marketing. It's a webinar we did already with Nacho. So let's just dive right in and go watch it.
This is the current SaaS flow almost any SaaS company have, right? You create demand yourself any way possible. People sign up. If you have a free trial, freemium model, they could never move to paid. And once the paid, things happen on a recurring basis. I think this speaks for itself, typical SaaS model. How does affiliate marketing work? You're basically going to ask somebody else to do the marketing for you. From there, people sign up. That's what you call a referral. And then the flow remains exactly the same. So still, people could never move to paid if you have a free trial or freemium model. But when they move to paid, you receive a payment and then things change. So you agree a commission with the affiliate. So basically, it could be, for example, you're going to give away 20% commission for 12 months, for example, then this recurring aspect remains for 12 months. So you receive a payment, you agree to 20%, and then this basically happens. So the affiliate would receive only money. And this is, I think, the most important part, right? Only money when you receive a paid client. So this is why it's really a cost-effective channel, because you're not going to give away money you haven't received yet.
And unlike B2C affiliate marketing, it's not like a one-time kind of commission, like a percentage of a t-shirt sale, for instance. The thing that's really attractive about B2B SaaS, like affiliate marketing, is that there's a reoccurring revenue option there. So there's more money to be made for both parties, actually. So it's lower risk for the advertiser to actually get their brand out there, working with people, essentially for free to kind of get started. But for the affiliates that are actually driving revenue for these brands, they're actually able to make quite a bit of money that has a residual effect to it as well.
Exactly. And that's why we, for example, purely focus on B2B SaaS. So it's recurring and it's higher ticket prices. So you're going to have a bit like better quality, I guess, because affiliates are also able to spend more time to invest in it, because in the end, they're going to get more money out of it as well, instead of a Amazon deal of $2.50, for example, and then a one-time commission.
Yep.
So I guess to recap a little bit, like, why do you need it? It's really low risk, right? Because you're only going to pay for performance. So if you don't receive any paid clients, you're not going to give away commission. I think everybody can agree, like, if you're going to search for a new SaaS you're going to use, you're probably going to do a lot of research yourself. So by having a lot of affiliates who are writing about you, you are going to influence prospects during the entire buyer journey. And I mean, there's a good stats around this, but I will leave them out for now. You're going to get access to somebody else's network. So I would always recommend finding somebody who has access to your ICP in bulk. So a lot of people ask me, like, what's a good affiliate? But that can be anybody who has access to your ICP in bulk. And that's going to definitely help you to get new clients in. And what we see a lot is that a lot of SaaS companies already have some partners, some people recommending them, but they haven't really systemized it yet. So setting up a program, even in a free tool, could already help you to at least scale it further, because they can share things outside of just a one-on-one conversation.
Yeah, and the biggest trend in SaaS buying too is that a lot of it's becoming very decentralized. So it's not just like the IT managers, directing all the spend, or just the founders or CEOs. It's department heads, even directors at certain levels in companies that are, making those purchase decisions for their group. So being everywhere all the time is, really, really important for brands to really get out there, and I feel it kind of gives them an opportunity to do so.
Yeah, and Nacho being a good example, right? Like, getting yourself listed on Nacho is definitely going to help you to influence prospects during the entire buyer journey when they check out the marketplace. I think this is also really important, what an affiliate program isn't. So it's definitely not a quick win. So it's not a magic bullet. Maybe I can combine those. So it's not like you're going to set up an affiliate program and suddenly you're going to drive a lot of revenue. It definitely needs work. Like, you can kind of compare it to SEO. The more time you invest in it, the more it will compound later on. But it's not going to be setting up and then suddenly you're going to make a lot of money. Like, that's definitely not how it works. So it's not a passive revenue channel either. Like it could become one later down the line, but at the beginning, if you're gonna start off, like it definitely needs work. And like one thing I want to highlight, if you don't have any revenue yet, or maybe you're starting, or you're now on your way to 10K MRR, I would recommend, if you haven't received any requests from people to set up an affiliate program, keep selling yourself first, and then make sure you sell yourself first. You fix a lot of things, so it's not a way to get your first clients in. Like it's, again, not a magic bullet. So get your first clients in yourself first. I might just, like, we do have only 20 or 30 minutes, right? So I might just run through these slides a bit quick, but have paid clients before you like set up an affiliate program. Again, have paid clients, but it's not just having paid clients. It's also like you have sold yourself, so you know the bottlenecks people are facing when they want to purchase your product. You have social proof, so you probably have logos on your site. You have case studies. You have a clear defined ICP. So having this sounds super simple, but really important. And I see a lot of SaaS companies come to us where they don't have everything yet. If you don't have a clear ICP, then you don't know what kind of affiliates you need who have access to your ICP in bulk. So definitely get this first before setting up an affiliate program.
You can't sell your own product, then don't expect other people to be able to.
That's exactly what I always say, and still a lot of companies come to us.
It's the simple stuff usually that we all fail at.
Yeah. So I always like to remind people on it. Again, like, it's definitely not a passive revenue channel, so have resources available, not resources towards affiliates, but more resources like internal resources for you to set up the program and to basically properly manage it. So to maybe even recruit affiliates, kind of just having somebody to own the channel and not it's one of those 10 things on their person's plate to take care of, because then in the end, it is not going to take off as you probably expect it to be.
You can't just set it and forget it.
Exactly. Like the general rule here is the more time you spend into it, the more you will get out of it. So that's why I do like to always compare it to SEO.
Yeah.
Conversion rates. So, I mean, it comes down to number one as well. Affiliates are just going to drive traffic towards your site, right? So if you haven't done any other kind of marketing channels or run paid ads or anything else, it might not be the right fit. Like, make sure you have your conversion rates in a good manner, which basically means is converting website traffic into signups and signups into paid clients. And again, this sounds simple, but the better the conversion rates are, the more likely the affiliates are going to earn money, the more happy they are, and the more they're going to recommend you. So affiliates are just driving traffic towards your site, and it's your job to actually convert it. So the better your conversion rates are, the better the affiliate program is going to work, basically. I think this speaks for itself. Realistic goals, like again, compared with SEO. So don't expect like any huge results, especially if you're just starting out with a program within the first 3 months. Like, we do have some examples of clients who do get some real good results in first 6 months. But I guess the bigger your brand is, the bigger your authority is, the further you are, the easier it gets. But like if you're still, let's say, between 10K and I guess like 100K MR, for example, like, you will need to set realistic goals. Like, you can't expect a lot of things to happen quickly unless you spend a lot of time and effort in it yourself, of course. Leverage a network. This is, I guess, the only semi-pitch I will do. Leverage a network like Reditus. There's a couple of others as well. So make sure you leverage a network which has access to affiliates who have access to your ideal customer profile. The benefits of joining a network is that they're already affiliates within the platform. So they're already familiar with the platform. You're going to set up your affiliate program in. They can just easily apply, and then from there, they can manage your program within the platform as well. So it's going to be really easy for them to start recommending you, basically. And you just tap into the network of the network, I guess. So this is a bit the foundation. once you have the foundation in order, so I would definitely recommend like getting those 5 steps in order, and I will show a summary slide at the end. Then it's time to grow the program. Starts all with the offer, of course. There's basically 2 ways of looking at the offer. So I think I gave the example 20% for 12 months, right? 20% doesn't say anything until you know the actual begin value. So what is your average revenue per account? So where are you calculating the 20% from? And is that something the affiliate would be interested in? So how much money can they actually earn when referring you? And then on your side, you can think about like your customer acquisition cost, and you can look at how does it relate to what we're going to give away towards the affiliate. And then keep in mind, you have to do less work for it, basically.
And in your opinion, what's a good offer? What do you see a lot of other B2B SaaS companies out there doing right now as far as, what they're giving out to affiliates?
Yeah, it's a tricky one. So the more niche you are, or the more early stage you are, the more percentage often is being given away. So for example, we have a couple of clients who have quite lowish average revenue per account. So let's say between like $10 and $100. But their total addressable market is really big. So when you start recommending them, you could drive a lot of referrals. So they tend not to give that much away, but they already have a bit of brand authority, and they have a huge market they can tap into where they can get away with offering something low. But if you're really specific in a certain niche and it's already hard to find affiliates, then you probably have to also come up with an attractive offer, because otherwise they might not even join you. So it's depending on the stage of your company, what kind of brand do you have, and depending on like the industry you are, and then looking at your average deal size. So it's definitely not a one size fits all answer here.
Definitely, that makes sense. What about like an early stage typical like marketing software, like a CRM platform, something commoditized like that?
Yeah, so let's say what's the average deal size? Maybe $50. I would maybe start with 20% for 12 months. And for example, like in Reditus, how we define the tiers is you can have somebody grow into a next tier. So I would always have like a basic offering. And as soon as they do well, which means if they generate paid clients for you, you're going to work them up a tier. So start with 20% for 12 months. But if they give you 5 or even 10 paid clients, move them up to 30% for 12 months. If they give you 50 paid clients, keep them at 20%, but move them up to 24 months, for example. So kind of rewarding them for doing well. But for example, keep everybody in like the basic tier, and you can move them up quickly, because 20-80 rule is going to be effective here, that only 20% of the affiliates really generate 80% of the revenue. So you want to focus on the ones who are generating new revenue, basically.
That's a great point. Yeah, it's great to incentivize them that way. You got to have the carrot for the long-term benefits.
Exactly. And that way you kind of weed things out as well. You can quickly get the people in the tier you want them to be in, I guess, when they do well.
Perfect.
Recruitment, I guess, this is a big thing. So when you set up your affiliate program, of course, I mentioned leverage a network, but this is where you can gain the most and gain the quickest, basically. So there's, I guess, the quickest wins is your current network, right? So the users which are already using your app, could you convert some of them into affiliates? When you look a bit wider, your current network, could you some of them convert into affiliates? Because they already know you, they already know your product, they already know what you stand for. So it's an easier way for them to start recommending you, because you don't have to explain them what you do, basically.
And how do you get them set up with, say, a new platform to make them feel? So a lot of these guys might really know you, but they might not know like a specific affiliate platform. How do you kind of help with that onboarding experience to make sure that your affiliates are properly trained and have the materials that they need to be successful?
Yeah, this is the exact example why we're, for example, changing our onboarding right now. So in 2 weeks, for example, or maybe in 3, I guess, to make it just to be sure, when somebody signs up towards like an affiliate program, they would have the ability to auto approve, for example, the current network, and then at the end of the onboarding, they already receive the link and they already receive resources. So I guess to maybe not make it Reditus specific, you want them to make you want it to make it as easy as possible for them to start recommending you. So ask yourself, how do you want them to recommend you? So is it a blog? Is it the newsletter? Is it a banner on the site? Anything. Make sure that you give them the resources they need to actually do it. And like the example why we always give, if you go towards like recruiting affiliates based on keywords, you can find, like, to keep the CRM example in here, if you type in best CRM tools, you're going to find all these listing articles, right? If you focus on the ones which are on page 1 and 2, you're going to find competitors maybe, but you're also going to find bloggers who rank really well. Like what I would do is I would just basically look at the ones which are using affiliate links already. I would write the content towards my CRM tool, and I would provide it towards the blog. And then I would say, like, hey guys, would you up mentioning us also in the blog? This is the content you can use, and you can join our affiliate program, and you can earn up to X by referring X amount of clients to us.
That's a great point you just brought up about recruitment. So a lot of times you could find, the potential recruitments based on what they're already writing about, and they could just reach out to the writer. A lot of times they'll have it in their bio there. You could follow them on LinkedIn and connect with them there as well. But yeah, look for these articles that are already kind of writing about your industry and products like yours, and see if you could get included in those lists and pitch them your affiliate program that way. That's a great idea for recruitment.
Yeah, and the beauty of that is because they already have the traffic, because you're going to focus on maybe page 1 and 2. So it also often means that they already have a good domain authority, so it's a good backlink to have. So doing that definitely gets you to the good affiliates. And another way of recruitment is basically look at your competitor affiliates. So there's not enough time in this webinar, but feel free to book a call. You can leverage tools like Ahrefs and SEMrush SEO tools, where you can basically look at the backlinks of your competitors. You can filter them on who's using an affiliate link towards any other CRM tool, for example. And then from there, you're going to find all the affiliates who are linking towards your competitor with an affiliate link. You can filter them on domain authority, and then you can see exactly in which blog they mention it. And then from there, you can do the exact same approach.
There's specific affiliate URL identifiers too, right? Do you want to kind of give some people some ideas of like what those identifiers might be that they can look for on Ahrefs?
Yeah. So all the networks use something else. For example, like ours is !GR and then something, and then we have another unique identifier. Like what I would recommend is just purely look at the backlinks, then filter, for example, on sponsored. Not everybody does it, but at least you find a couple who probably did it as an affiliate. And then if you look at the question mark, you often see something already like affiliate ID or ref or anything which is going to indicate that it's going to be an affiliate link. And happy, I guess, to help you look at it. But it's every network, every program uses something else. It's a bit hard, but when you're in it, you will identify them really, really quickly.
Nice. Some very good tactical feedback.
Yeah. And I guess, the other things regarding recruitment, like find influencers, right? Or find publishers. And again, like think of yourself, who has access to my ICP in bulk, and then find people who have it. So do people run a newsletter? Is there a publisher who has the exact same target audience as you? And then see if you can leverage it. So for some of our clients, we do hybrid deals where we pay up an upfront fee towards a publisher, for example, to get a client published or get like a listing in a newsletter. And we would also give them a commission for any paid client they referred. So that's a nice way to get the bigger publishers in, because they often do not work purely on a cost per sale basis at what affiliate marketing is.
And it's good to have a few that you could point to when you're trying to recruit other affiliates to say, hey, look, we're already working with these guys. It just lends more credibility to your brand and your affiliate program overall.
Yeah, and it's a nice way to get things kickstarted a little bit. So it's good that we talk about this a lot, because this is one which is like, it's almost like a make or break of your program a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of people start their program, they're like, where do I go?
Exactly. So I can talk for a really long time regarding recruitment. Regarding activation, I think you already asked one question, like make sure you provide them the resources. So make sure that affiliates know exactly who you're selling to, like what are your unique differences against the competitors, basically provide them all the resources they need. And you can do it, for example, in sending them like an onboarding sequence, right? So every new affiliate who joins, welcome them and make sure that they have the resources, maybe even provide like a video, product demo, anything, even give them access to your tool. So give them as much as needed and get them as involved as possible to make sure that they start referring you. And then the other thing I mentioned before already, incentivize them when they do well. So when they already give you a couple of paid clients, boost them up, because those are the ones you definitely want to make sure that you keep activating them all the time. Optimization, well, the number is missing here. Like it's when you have them activated, make sure that you keep, I guess, but with any digital marketing channel you're running, make sure that you optimize things, make sure you keep track of everything, make sure that things don't drop off. So did a affiliate suddenly had a complete drop in their traffic, for example? Did they stop generating referrals? Does somebody have maybe too good conversion rate? Are they maybe doing like self referrals? Make sure that you have a dashboard where you can basically manage everything and you can see exactly what is going on and are things dropping off like on a complete level and on an individual level. Like it's really important, but I think this goes for any digital marketing channel out there.
Yep. And number one, make sure conversions are dialed in because if they're not converting their traffic, they're not going to stick with your program and it's not going to work for anybody.
Exactly. And that kind of comes down already to this. So, I mean, metrics wise, you probably are going to track like clicks, referrals, paid referrals, but also look at, for example, the number of active affiliates in your program. So often it's like, again, 20-80, probably 20% of the affiliates really does 80% of the revenue. So maybe you want to do something with the ones who aren't doing anything. Check conversion rates per affiliate. Somebody could do really well. If they're an agency, they might just refer things on a one-to-one basis. So they have a really good conversion rate and you might want to work more with them. And looking at those numbers could also prevent you of like paying out commissions for affiliates who do any fraudulent things, basically. So make sure you track everything correctly. And that's kind of like we are on time still. So this is a bit the summary. Like I won't go through them, I guess, then anymore now. But on the left side, the foundation. So definitely make sure you have that in order before you really start setting up an affiliate program. I mean, if people already ask for it now, set one up, but then don't expect too much from it. So get the realistic goals in place. And then once you're ready, once the brand is ready, once you optimize your conversions, once you really set things up, then it's time for growth. And then basically follow steps 6 to 10, basically.
Thanks for watching the video into the intro of B2B SaaS affiliate marketing. If you're still not sure if affiliate marketing is the right fit for you, then just book a call with us and then we're more than happy to dive into your situation. Regarding steps 6 to 10, they're going to be below here somewhere where you basically can dive into each topic more into depth. So have fun.